Oh man, she got so big.
It's really nice.
Can I have the lights, please? Okay. All right, team. Let's get down to it. What happened at the super awesome diner in section 4, number 187, 005? That was supposed to be a routine operation. Instead, we're looking at a complete failure. And more importantly, a major loose end. Here's the next slide. Here's what we know. At 730 hours, the diner manager received a shipment of hawk juice. Now, for any civilians, that would appear to be nothing more than our signature energy drink, hidden in plain sight where the components of the device goes boom. All under the guise of harmless product shipment receives each transaction. Next slide. We verify that the parts arrived undetected. Next slide. Beacon sent the first signal approximately 07:4500. The manager, along with the cook and 2 staff members, entered the building and began assembling. They were joined shortly after by patrons and one of the Blind Corp's field operatives, Jonathan J. Johnson, aka the Cobra. 2 of the patrons were later identified as key scientists ahead of the Hawk Juice initiative, Catherine Susan D. and Kevin Malone. There were also personnel connections on our site, the busboy, Dylan Malone, or Dylan D., however he changes their name. Catherine Kevin's the parents, and the busboy is their kid. They joined the operation without other prior notice to the field team. We still don't know if the presence was sanctioned by headquarters, but so far it has been unsanctioned. Next slide. Our elite operatives arrived at the site later on, undisclosed time. Lieutenant Miller, Private Moon, Private Utah, and Rookie Sanchez, they immediately assessed the civilians' positions and began setting up the device. Next slide. But here's where the things go dark. At approximately 45 minutes afterwards, we receive a signal confirmation code. The device was nearly assembled, and then radio silence. Every vital sign from our operatives went black, and after one and after the other. Next slide. The diner was supposed to be primed, ready for detonation, and at any moment's notice, as instructed, and instead, the device became mysteriously disabled. Currently, we are left with 1 single survivor.
We have 2 survivors. 2 survivors!
That's inaccurate, I'm being told. A civilian. Reports indicate that she sustained a gunshot wound but managed to evade the infected by hiding in a broken down utility shaft. Her survival is improbable, to say the least, but we'll need to debrief her extensively to determine if she tampers with the device. The survivor's testimony so far has been patchy, to say the least. We're working to reconstruct the events, but given the Hawk virus's effect on cognition and perception, it is unclear how much of her memory can be trusted. Our objective was to... Let me rephrase that. Our objective was compromise, and now the Joyce Bill's containment hangs by a thread. We don't know how this device was disabled, why Jonathan J. Johnson and those scientists were on site, and if anything, if Dylan Malone knew about her parents' involvement and the extent of it. We'll be conducting a full investigation into Blind Corp's role into the diner, positioning, its connection and surroundings areas. We have Agent Thomas Wilson on site, and that's it. But our next priority is clear. We need to locate the survivors, extract every ounce of information that we can provide from her. This incident ends here. Dismissed. You all have your assignments. Let's clean this up.
To follow
show contains mature themes and language that may not be appropriate for all audiences. Please keep in mind that this content is intended for mature audiences only, and listener discretion is advised.
Just hold on, it's calling.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we need to do this as protocol.
They're not going to like it.
Well, we haven't gotten much, have we?
Well, they're not going to like it.
It doesn't matter if they're going to like it or not. We got to do it.
Okay, just do it.
Hello?
Then.
This is just still ringing.
Did you dial the right number?
Yeah,
You sure?
I dialed the correct
okay,
extension.
see,
No,
the extension
no, please
is-
don't mess with it.
Well,
please don't mess with it. Please don't
Let me
fucking.
just try
Hello?
something.
Hello?
Who's this?
Sorry,
This is
sir.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
What's going
Agent D. Wilson.
An Agent T. Wilson,
Yeah,
too.
and I'm here with
Wait.
Agent T. Wilson.
Hold on.
That's me.
You're both Wilson?
Yes,
You're both Wilson.
no relation.
We both are Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are the Wilsons.
It is a common last name.
My name is
both
Doris.
of you are named Wilson.
Thomas.
His name is Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. Thomas
One-
Wilson.
I
One's
won't
a
go by
Thomas,
my first name.
and the other
You can
one's a
call him
Doris.
Thomas. That's fine. But
I'm not
I'd rather be
snapping.
called
Why the fuck did you
Agent
call me?
I want to
Wilson.
be. I want to be T. Wilson.
Why?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, sir.
Why the fuck did you call
Yeah.
me?
Sir, we just calling for a status update. And,
What's the status?
Yeah,
Yeah, what is it? What happened?
not much. Really, no.
So you called me to
Not
say
much
not
at all.
much.
She won't answer any of my fucking questions. She just starts babbling on and on
Is there
about.
any substance to it?
Yeah, I mean, there is some stuff
Then
that.
write that down.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
What do you mean, no? Just write it the fuck down. There's going to be some stuff that we can
Got it.
use and some stuff that we just discard. And, that's how you build a story. That's just how it goes. Now get it fucking done, Wilsons. Both of you, T and D, and wherever the fuck other letters come up in there. And don't call me unless I find out how the fuck did she survive a post-apocalyptic destruction of massive proportions. How did she disabled the bomb? Only those two things matter to me. Everything else is fucking bullshit.
Well, there you have it. I hope you're fucking happy.
Shut the fuck up, Thomas. Get back to it. Fucking shit.
The sun began to peek over the horizon, casting its warm glow on the outskirts of Joey'sville, North Carolina. That is where our story begins. On the edge of the small town stood a classic diner, a relic of old school charm and new nostalgia. It was early morning, around 5 a.m., and the aroma of sizzling bacon and freshly brewed coffee hadn't filled the air just yet. The diner, a humble establishment, greeted its visitors with a no refills layout that excluded a sense of familiarity. 2 tables adorned the stage, one commanding the center with the air of importance, while the other nestled itself confidently downstage left. But it was the bar, proudly stationed at the heart and the scene, that served as both physical and symbolic divide, separating the soon-to-be bustling kitchen, situated on the right side of the stage, and this unassuming eatery. Locals flocked for their daily fix of coffee and sought of the solace of the camaraderie, finding comfort in the warm embrace of a familiar face that populated its welcoming atmosphere. As the day started to unravel, I made my way into the diner through the back entrance with the whole ensemble. Me, Miss T, a middle-aged woman, with a face that has seen a fair share of hard work and long hours. Trust me, my eyes are sharp and observant, and my movements are precise. I don't mess around, y'all. Running this place takes a no-nonsense attitude, and that's exactly what I bring to the table, both as a seasoned waitress and, a manager. Trailing behind me were Sanbi and Luna, our 2-star waitresses, who the regulars know very well. Sanbi, in her late 20s, has a smile that can light up an entire room. Her long flowing hair adds to her friendly and approachable vibe. Then there is Luna, a bit older and exuding of confidence with every step. Her short hair is always perfectly styled, with colors, I might add, and her sharp eyes catch everything as she attends to the customers. She's practically perfect. Both of them have built a rapport with our diners, creating a welcoming atmosphere that keeps folks, honestly, coming back every time. Our cook, a rugged individual in his late 40s, sauntered in shortly after. You could tell they've seen their fair share of kitchen chaos, with a sturdy build and hands roughened from the many years of culinary conquests. Dressed in a chef's coat, you gotta be ready for the part. The word is food stains like badges of honor. In spite of me asking him to buy a new one, or we all pulled in together to buy him a new one, and he still chooses to wear this one because he accidentally misplaced a new one. They exude an aura of culinary mastery. Man's a genius, and a genius does what a genius does. Their eyes sparkle with the fiery passion of the art of cooking. Every move in the kitchen a testament to their skills and creativity, known for whipping up dishes that left taste buds tingling and the bellies craving for more. This man, this cook, was a legend in their own right. And last but not least, it was Dylan, my nephew, niece, them, at the supple age of 17. They had a lot on their plate, the whole 9 yards, We talked about it. Their entrance into the diner was a bit unsteady, though, hinting at a weight of some illness. With a pale complexion and tired eyes, you could see the toll it taken. But despite it all, there was a flicker of determination in their gaze. Stubborn resolve to work the part of the team. Dylan was a puzzle. Their presence in the diner stirring up curiosity and concern among the staff, but we carried on. We've all had a long night before and still showed up to work. Together, this motley crew formed the heart and soul of the diner, each bringing their own flair and experiences to the table, creating an atmosphere that buzzed with energy and warmth. And I missed them. This episode is made possible by listeners like you. Visit our website at lifedesign.net/excuseus.
For support or additional information, please visit our website or Patreon page at patreon.com/rodpoolart.
Tonight's production of Excuse Us, a mystery drama with delightful undertones of humor and eldritch horror,
was produced by Rebecca Lake Pool and Rodrigo Pool. Written and directed and performed by Rodrigo Pool in association with R&R Aside Audio Theater.
Music and sound effects by Epidemic Sound. Some other sound effects were recorded live on set.
Voice modulation by 11 Labs.
If you're enjoying this production, please make sure to review or subscribe to our show wherever you listen to your podcast.
Check out our Patreon page for bonus content.
Until next time, this
is Rodrigo Pool saying thank you very much for listening.
Fuck this shit.